Feel free to pick up a percussion instrument if you want, some tambourines and stuff right up here in the basket. Feel free to stand up. I think I need a little more on the voice. Is that right? Yeah. I invite you to stand up, and I don't think anybody's hearing me. Is that right? You hear the piano, but not the voice. Yeah, the voice needs to be a lot louder. So if you want to, you can play along with me on some of the percussion instruments up here. Somebody can help pass them out, or you can just come get them. Thank you, Ron. Just grab what you like. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. You're in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Now turn to your neighbor and say, you're in the right place at the right time. You're in the right place at the right time. You're just where you're supposed to be. You're in the right place at the right time. You're just where you're supposed to be. You're in the right place at the right time, just where you're supposed to be. You're in the right place at the right time. You're just where you're supposed to be. Oh, your soul is welcome here. Oh, your soul is welcome here. You are getting the message loud and clear. Your soul is welcome here. Now we're in the right place. We're in the right place at the right time. We're just where we're supposed to be. We're in the right place at the right time. We're just where we're supposed to be. We're in the right place at the right time. We're just where we're supposed to be. We're in the right place at the right time, just where we're supposed to be. Oh, our souls are welcome here. Oh, our souls are welcome here. We are getting the message loud and clear. Our souls are welcome here. Our souls are welcome here. Our souls are welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. All right, I heard a lot of instruments.
Welcome, everyone. Well, let's give a hand of applause for Kathy. Thank you for that beautiful introduction. Just a quick reminder to please silence your phones if you haven't already done so. And we want to welcome everyone here in the sanctuary to this healing service. And also those of you who are online, welcome for attending. We welcome you here. My name is Roderick, and I will be your SSL leader for today. And we always start off by recognizing any newcomers. If there's any newcomers, we like to give you a welcome packet to welcome you here. So if we have one in the back, welcome here. Is there any other newcomers today? Jesslyn, welcome. Okay, we're going to read together the vision, mission, and core values. And we'll start together. Centered in divine love and wisdom, we joyfully create a world united in positive spirituality. Mission. Or you can just repeat after me. Yep. Mission together through prayer, meditation, spiritual education, and service, we put God's love into action. And our core values together. I am spirit-led. I am love. I am generosity. I am gratitude. I am inclusivity. So this is a continuation of our third eye chakra series. The series container is intuition, and I'd like for us to say the anchoring thought together. Together, intuition is the discriminate faculty that enables you to decide which of the two lines of reasoning is right. Oops, I had the one that's online. This is the condensed version. Okay. Okay. Well, the last sentence, I can just read it. It says, perfect intuition makes you master of all. Paramahansa Yogananda.
Yay.
Okay. Reverend Sally.
All right, good morning, everyone. Yes, good morning. Thank you, Rod, for that, just allowing us to understand what is our vision, mission, and core values are really important. And we're gonna move right now into our evocation. This gong, it's not an instrument. It's a call, it's a vibration, it's a remembering. For thousands of years, ancient cultures, they use sound to awaken the body. And right now, that's what we're going to do. We're going, as I sound this gong, I want us to feel it, feel the vibrations within us, and allow from our bodies, our cells, our bones, into our lineage to receive. This sound is one presence, one love. It allows us to remember that we too are love. The sound from this gong allows us to remember that we are an expression of love. This sound from this gong allows us to remember to bring who we are into everything we encounter. To remember that all is love and we are love. Okay. And now we're gonna have Kathy. And I wanted to just introduce Kathy. Many of us have heard Kathy, but for our newcomers, Kathy DeWitt is a musician here in Gainesville. She's been playing for years. She's an amazing singer and pianist. For 25 years, she had worked at UF as a sound healer. And today we're gonna experience some of this sound from her.
Oh, do you want to light the candle? Do you want to light the candle, or are you going to wait? Okay, I thought I'd do this little forgiveness exercise because it's sort of a thing that we need to practice these days, and it seems like it's not as easy as it used to be, maybe. This is the Hawaiian forgiveness chant, Ho'oponopono. And basically it's about taking responsibility and doing the right thing. And you're taking responsibility for your own part in whatever interaction is with someone else that's hard for you to forgive. So you can sing with me. It's just got 4 lines that repeat. And you can close your eyes if you want to and think about someone you might be wishing to forgive. It's, I love you. I forgive you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I forgive you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I forgive you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I forgive you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I forgive you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I forgive you. Please forgive me. Thank you. And the Hawaiian words are Ho'oponopono, 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 Ho'oponopono. I love you. I forgive you. Please forgive me. Thank you. Ho'oponopono, 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 Ho'oponopono. And I'd like you to think about that feeling that of anger or resentment and put it inside a yellow balloon and watch it float away as we sing Ho'oponopono, 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 Ho'oponopono.
Thank you so much, Kathy. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do our oneness candle. But before we do that, I know we gave out some flowers earlier. Are there any other new visitors that came in? No? Okay. And she wants a flower. That's what we're going to give her. Yes. And we have two special people here at Unity that we wanted to celebrate. I believe they're in the house. We have Rupali and also Christina. If you guys could come up to the front. Oh, Rupali is doing what she does best. Come on up. So Rupali and Christina have and are celebrating their birthdays. So Christina's birthday was yesterday. Is tomorrow, and Rupali's birthday was the 11th, yesterday.
Mine
so we
was
just
last
wanted
week.
to give them this beautiful flower and for thanking them for what they do. And if we could just repeat after me, Rupali and Christina, we see you, we love you, and we appreciate the love that you give us. May you be happy, may you be peaceful in all things. And happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yes. All right. So in this moment of happiness and love, I just wanted to go ahead and light our oneness candle just to remind us of the one love and one presence here at Unity of Gainesville. We're also celebrating the third eye chakra. And here we have the indigo candle light. And for those that have heard it and know about it, it's about intuition, and that's what we'll be talking about in a few minutes. I'm going to allow Rod to come up and do the announcements and share a little bit more about our community. If there's anything also to add from Rod's, if there's anything that anyone needs, we have a care team. You can email and reach out to anybody there. And for example, you need a ride or something, someone will reach out to you. Terry Robertson is over that committee. And you can email congregationalcareandprayer@gmail.com. All right, Rod, come on.
Thank you, Reverend Sally. I don't know the exact order that they're going to present themselves here, so I have a list of announcements. Give me just a minute. Here we go. Okay. So the first, I do have a question. Is Griffin's family parents here? Okay. Here. All right. So first, I'd like to share our monthly potluck on Sunday, October 26th is going to be a very special one. We'll be combining our community potluck with a joyous celebration for Griffin's first solar return blessing. And then his parents here in the front row are inviting our whole community family to celebrate his first birthday right here after the service, and that's in 2 weeks. So we welcome everyone to come attend and not only enjoy the food and the social community part, but also a blessing for the first birthday of Griffin. So our compassion and grace. First, I have an announcement, but I'd like to offer Marcy the opportunity to speak if she'd like to. Sure. Yeah.
So we have this incredible program where we are meeting every single morning from 9 until 9:30. We're taking turns presenting things that resonate with our heart. This month's theme is compassion and grace. We've had revelations, wouldn't you say, Rod? I mean, our hearts are just expanding in ways we never could have ever anticipated, I think, as we look at all the different perspectives about compassion and, of course, the grace and putting it all into action. So first off, thank you, everyone, for presenting. If you have presented, we're incorporating this month also with prayer companions. So we're initiating that. It's really powerful. If you haven't been there, please come in. It's drop-in, of course, no commitment necessary, and it's really amazing. And Rod just presented yesterday. Fabulous. Oh my God, just totally blew our minds, opened our hearts. I'm sorry? It's online. Yep, if you go to this link, yep, we're meeting right online. You don't have to leave home. You don't even have to get out of your jammies. Just come online and join us. It's really amazing.
Yeah. You can join by phone, and I guess that information would be available on the news blast. Yes, the news blast. Okay. So yes, please join. I've attended almost every day last week, and every day's been very, very inspiring. Okay, our next announcement is a quick reminder for all the book lovers. Our Prayer Room bookstore is having an ongoing sale, fire sale after the service. We're making room for new material. So you can find these incredible deals, and you can fill a whole bag of books for just $5 to $10. And I can personally say that there are some very real treasures there. So please stop by today and support our bookstore to find your next great read. Next Sunday is a very special service. Mark your calendars because it is for October 19th, which will be celebrating the 50th anniversary of Unity of Gainesville. 50 years is a wonderful milestone, and we want to honor our history and celebrate our vibrant community together. The celebration begins with our 9 a.m. meditation, followed by a special anniversary service at 11 a.m. So we look forward to seeing you here next week for this joyful and historic occasion. And there is one more announcement. I'll go ahead and make it. It has to do with a movie screening. Wolf's Message is the name of the film. I don't know, has anybody seen this film before? We have a few people. Yes. Would anybody like to share their thoughts about it?
Thank you. Wolf's Message is the reason I'm here. I went to the villages to see when Suzanne Giesemann was on tour with it. She wrote a book about Wolf. His name actually is Mike Passacarnis Jr., and he knew when he was going to die, where he was going to die, how he was going to die. And he left a profound, irrefutable evidence of this. And it's all about love. And if you come to see this movie or documentary, everyone in it are the real people. And I know it will speak to you the way it spoke to me. And it's $15 per ticket, but I want you to know that 50% of that is for Unity, and the rest that goes to Suzanne, she donates 50% to suicide prevention. Now, that's not how Mike Passacarnis died. He died from a lightning strike. But his story is profound, and I am so happy to be here. And anybody that I've talked to, there's a lot of people here already know how enthused I am about Wolf's Message. And maybe at a later time I'll tell you what happened between how the experience that I had. So hopefully you will come, and maybe next week we'll announce it again. And I have something I could read that Suzanne Giesemann wrote.
Thank you. So I just say that I was just going to add that, that the whole congregation is invited, and please mark your calendars for November 8th at 6 p.m. And that concludes our announcements. I'm handing it back over to our Reverend Sally. Thank you.
All right, so I'm gonna have Kathy do one more song, and then we'll do our scriptural inspiration, and then we'll get started. We're jumping around. Go ahead, Kathy.
Okay, so 2 weeks ago I was at Unity Village for the Positive Music Festival, the 20th one, of which I haven't missed any. It's very special. All your favorite Unity and New Thought musicians are there. And I did this song about gratitude. It's called Thanksgiving, 2 words actually. And my friend C.K. Brown, my roommate, played flute on it. It's got a flute part, which is also on my CD, Dream Song CD, the blue one. And it's got a wonderful flute player who played with me here at the church for 2 years, Christine Alico. She plays flute on that one. She's an amazing musician. So a lot of the song came to me in a dream. It was a lot of cool things about it in that way. Just imagine it's a flute playing the opening instead of the piano. Lord, today I want to thank you for all the good you bring my way. When I think of all my blessings, every day's Thanksgiving Day. Thank you for my friends and family, always there to see me through, for their smiles and loving kindness. By the way, Lord, thanks for you. Thank you for the trees so green and the sky so bright and blue, for this world with all of its wonder. By the way, Lord, thanks for you. Thank you for the gift of music that connects us far and wide, to our hearts and to each other, and the higher power inside. Thank you for the trees so green and the sky so bright and blue, for this world with all of its wonder. By the way, Lord, thanks for you. Most of all, Lord, thanks for you. Thank you.
First, I wanted to say thank you to Kathy. I love the line that says that music connects us not only to each other and to this moment, but always it connects us to that great source within. And that is our theme right now, that inner power, the source within, intuition. And so I am going to be beginning with one of my favorite things. Some of you may know it exists, and some of you may never have seen it. It is called the Unity Metaphysical Dictionary, and it is a wonderful resource, and it is from there that I begin today. Intuition is the wisdom of the heart. When we trust spirit and look to it for our understanding, a confidence in that invisible good develops in our being. This faith awakens intuition, our divine knowing, also called our sixth sense. And that is the definition from that Bible dictionary. I'm also going to use the daily word from Friday. It was Christina's birthday Friday. And I just want to say that it matches perfectly our theme of the anchoring thought from Yogananda and from our recognition of the third eye. The word is divine guidance. The affirmation is, I welcome divine guidance within me. The scriptures from Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own insight. In all ways acknowledge Spirit, and Spirit will make straight your path. And the reading. Remembering times when I chose an unlikely path. We've all done that. Or went out on a limb. Sometimes we do that on purpose and sometimes not. We see that there is divine guidance involved. This guidance, the whisper of God within, can feel implausible. I might wonder, well, how can I do that? And yet, if I go forth, what seems impossible is possible. Having faith means trusting God. Relying on that inner divine guidance means trusting the self. The direction I feel within, the nudges of my intuition, the serendipitous happenings, the ideas and wisdom that arise from that still, small voice, the presence of God within. Knowing this, I need not fear. I need not doubt. I believe in myself. Say with me, please, the affirmation. I welcome divine guidance within me. And now, Reverend will begin with an opening prayer.
Thank you, Polly, for that. That was very beautiful. All right, so if we can go ahead and just close our eyes, find that restful space. Source, divine light, infinite presence of wisdom and love. we gather today in sacred awareness, open, willing, and ready to remember who we are. We give thanks for breath that moves through us, for the ancestors who walk beside us, and for the divine intelligence that lives within each soul here. Today, we honor the love of spiritual vision and power of the third eye that sees beyond fear, beyond delusion, beyond separation. We affirm there is but one presence and one power active in this universe. Source, the good, omnipotent, love, and all of this presence is love that lives in us, as us, through us. May every word spoken today be guided by love, every action be seen as love. May every heart be softened by grace. May every soul be reminded you already know, you are already whole, and you are already free. We bless this. We bless this gathering and this sacred unfolding. And so it is. All right. So good morning, my Unity family. I'm here on stage. Usually I'm in the back in the computer hiding. As you can tell, Reverend Ryan is out of service today. He's in the community spreading the word of love and sharing, obviously, everyone's divine presence of what he talks about usually. And he sends his love. So I just wanted to thank everyone for welcoming me and my family always with so much love. So I love coffee. All right, so just pretend me and you are having coffee or tea. If you enjoy tea, that's cool too. And I also love chocolate cake. So if you don't like chocolate cake, you can order something as well. Just put it on my tab. All right. So I've noticed something. I've been sensing something from you, and I just wanted to offer you something. Is it okay if I offer you something? Okay. Is it okay, or I could just not? Okay. All right. So a few years ago, my husband, Reverend Ryan, he gave me a really nice gift. Okay, so it wasn't a car, and it was not jewelry. It wasn't a new dress. It wasn't flowers. But he gave me this phrase, "You already know everything. You know the answer to everything." Okay, so first time I heard it, I was like, okay, that sounds great, okay. It's so incredible, it's so romantic. All right, so I'm listening, okay, I know everything. Then he would ask me questions, we'd talk about stuff, and he would ask me, "You already know the answer to everything?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I do. Sure, yep." And I began the habit of deflecting, and I would say, "What do you feel is the answer?" So that was helpful, laid off the pressure. And that's what I want to talk to you about, that you already know the answer to everything. So today we're talking about the third eye, and that's one of the things that allows us to know everything. It helps us to understand what is within us. It's about trusting that deep and quiet knowing inside of you, the one that's been whispering all along. But it seems a bit quiet, and we haven't been ready to listen. So I'll just share a couple things about it. So we're going to talk about intuition, ancestral forgiveness, and abundance. And if you can, just one more time, what did he tell me? He said, "You know the answer to everything." Could you just repeat that with me? You know the answer to everything. Do you mind sharing that with the person next to you? You know the answer to everything. Okay. You know the answer to everything. Do you see this energetic shift that just happened? What are you feeling? You are knowing that higher self is awakened at this moment. We're going to start unraveling it a bit. So I wanted to share with you a bit about my awakening journey. About 5 years ago, I hit rock bottom. Okay. So I built a very successful company, multi-million-dollar contracts. You couldn't imagine the people calling me. I also was like, oh, okay, sure, you want to talk to me? Okay. But it was happening. I didn't blink an eye. I just knew it was happening for me. Life was good. But inside, the pressure of building up something and sustaining, it was just getting heavier and heavier and heavier. Anxiety attacks, night sweats, even deep heartache. I couldn't even explain it to anyone. You know, you just act on the phone. Yeah, everything is fine. Everything is good. Like, you know, just send me the contract. I'll sign it. I'll read it. We'll send it to the lawyers, all that. But no one knew what was going inside of me or what was happening inside of me besides me. So it got to the point, you know, I began to question, what is really this purpose of life? Like, I'm doing so good. People see I'm doing good, but I don't feel good. This pressure is too much. And I know that we've all had those situations where things, whatever particular situation we're in, we just feel it is too much. If someone was just to poke us, we are gonna burst. And so that, my friends, is when I just began to open up emotionally. And deep down, I loved what I was doing. I loved the people I was working with. I knew why I was doing it, but this pain, I just didn't understand how to release or let it go. It just kept looping in my mind, and it began to show through my body. So I grew up in an Indian and African household, and you do not talk about emotions, nothing. You just do as you said. You do good to the community, to your people, your parents, the biggest thing. And whatever you're feeling, you just need to suck it up, and it's gonna be fine. And I became like that. I was a robot. And it got to this point, obviously, like, how long can someone sustain without sharing their feelings? How long can you be in this vessel and not be able to express these feelings of sadness or loneliness or anger, joy even? So I looked at it and I understood, like, hey, look, this is something I need to express. At some point, my throat chakra opened up and said, sis, you better talk now. Because if I had allowed it to just settle more in, I would not be here as this being right now in front of you, do something else. So religion was not helping me. And you know what I did? I took complete surrender. For moms that have had children or buried children, you understand that our bodies have to surrender to allow a life to be. And that's what I was able to do. I had to be honest. I had to be vulnerable. And it was at this point I was able to reach out to a very close friend of mine, Pierre. He's a business partner of mine as well. And he had gone through situations in the past. Money, well with all of that, but he also understood the downside of it, the things that happen, the pressures. And he shared with this to me in the past, so I felt comfortable talking to him like, hey, look, I'm having these thoughts. I'm just unsure right now. I'm not sure what to do. So he said in his French accent, Sonia, you come here. I'm like, okay, I don't know. That's my first name, Sonia. So I packed my bags and I was MIA for about 2 weeks. My phone was blowing up. You can imagine people are waiting to get their checks or all this, but it was not happening. I needed that time for myself. And what Pierre was able to allow me to understand is that there is something greater and beyond this physical self. We met shamans. We met different shamans that would just share with me their insights about what I was feeling or what I needed at that time. One of the shaman, he said, you have to believe. In his language, it was interpreted, you need to believe. And so I began that space of believing. I would sit there in these sessions of, I would call it galactic light sessions. They were speaking languages that could not be interpreted by the language of French or other languages. It was something that was understood. And in these listening sessions, I also had to do ceremonial baths and just listen and nonstop just receive what was supposed to be mine. I would see beautiful scriptures being written, cosmic scriptures. And I have no idea what they were saying, but it just started feeling, okay, there's something I need to be listening to. I'm here, I've released, I've let go of certain things, I'm here for myself. So one morning, I would say maybe 5 days after all these, going to different villages, middle of the night we'd go, travel, we come back. So I was in my apartment, I was laying in the bed, and I felt this immense feeling of love. Do you know when you see that boy or girl like that you just love so much and they walk by and you get those butterflies? Yes, that first feeling of love, that's what it was. The feeling of love. It felt sick, but it felt so full. I felt loved and I felt at peace. And so this is when I was able to understand at this point the shift of my heart now being full and being awakened. My relationship with money, with my family, with the idea of success, it wasn't the same anymore. That was my shift towards spirituality, metaphysics, new thought. And last month we did a forgiveness challenge. It was a 30-day forgiveness challenge. I had the opportunity to talk about ancestral forgiveness. And you see, I talked about my awakening. It allowed me to just discuss these things about forgiving my family, forgiving religion, forgiving people. And some of the areas that I needed in the past was ancestral forgiveness, the shame I carried and the guilt I carried around money. If you remember, I told you about my parents. They both came from villages in Africa and India, no running water, no electricity. So coming to America was a huge blessing and opportunity for us. And, we were doing well, and all of these things are happening. So as children, we see that in our parents, and we're like, okay, I'm going to just keep up with this, and if there's anything going wrong, I'm just gonna just be quiet and not say anything. They would talk about money and, discuss things, and then we would just listen and be aware of understanding, like, okay, there are things that were lacking in their past, but I'm not seeing that. I had to also endure these transitions of these stories. I had to become a sacrificial lamb sometimes for them, almost hearing these stories and feeling, but it was not true within my own reality. So it began to create the sense of lack of self-worth, fear of not having enough, fear of not meeting the expectation, and all of that, those things built up as I obviously became an adult, started having employees, all of that. So I could understand why that was happening. And so in ancestral forgiveness, what I began to do was thank them, thank my parents, thank my grandparents, thank my aunts, uncles, and those before them for the lessons in their soul contract that they needed to give to me. In the most loving way, they chose to do that for me, and they didn't do it for anyone else. So I had to shift that anger, that sadness into love, and seeing them as whole and as worthy for me to receive. And I saw them as pure, and I was also as pure. So this is one of the actions we can take on for our ancestors, our parents, our loved ones, neighbors that may have been talking about certain things. We have to be aware of this ancestral forgiveness, because our soul is yearning for this peace and for this love. So these lessons we shift within our mind will allow us to feel also the oneness of love. We will change into something we never even imagined we would do. And so we start awakening this third eye. The third eye is also called the Ajna chakra. It's that invisible doorway between what we see with our physical eyes and what we know with our intuition. It's mentioned not just in yoga philosophy, but through human history. In ancient Egypt, we have the Eye of Horus, a symbol of protection, perception, and power. In Buddhism, it represents enlightenment, the seeing beyond delusion. In Christian mysticism, it's the single eye Jesus spoke about. If thine eye be single, thine whole body shall be full of light. And in unity teachings, it's the divine mind, the part of us that receives and perceives the Christ consciousness within. Sri Swami Satchidananda said, when the mind becomes clear and still, the light of self shines through. We also have Paramahansa Yogananda that we heard earlier from the Anchoring Thought. Intuition is the soul's power of knowing source. So when we awaken this third eye, we're not learning to see. We are remembering that we are never blind. We always know. And what was that thing that Reverend Ryan told me? Does anyone remember? Yes, you know the answer to everything. So as I learned to trust this inner vision, abundance began to flow in so many new ways. Okay, so it wasn't contracts anymore. It wasn't the big connections, but it was from alignment. I had to go through all these things. One, to meet my husband, to live in this beautiful city of Gainesville, to meet my children, to meet my unity family, to meet my friends and neighbors, and become a minister. I am grateful for all of these lessons, and that led me to this abundance of the now. The understanding of being enough, being whole, being one, being an expression of God. I can confidently say that I am an expression of God, so I am God, and I'm able to co-create beautiful and loving experiences. So this is what abundance is. Deepak Chopra Chopra, he talks about abundance a lot, and he teaches that abundance isn't something we chase, it's something we tune into. He speaks of the law of pure potentiality, that our true nature is infinite, creative, and divine. And when we connect to that stillness within, we stop chasing and we start attracting. All of this is what I was able to attract. All of this, in this now. And you can too. In this life, in this lifetime, in the now, the present moment, you have pure potential. If we want and desire, we can make this space into like a multi-dimensional space where people are flying in to receive this love. It's up to us if we choose to. Deepak also talks about the law of intention and desire that we place on our attention. Whatever we place on our attention, it will grow. And that's not just wanting more, it's also about aligning our desires with our soul's purpose. And that's the secret to abundance. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you're aligned with. So the question is now, so how do I get aligned? You align through forgiveness, through faith, and spiritual clarity. Chopra also talked about abundance is a natural state of being. When you live in harmony with the universe, you experience the effortless flow of prosperity. And that's what we can begin to do today. It's not just money or success, but it's the understanding and meaning of your soul's purpose. Okay, so do you guys want to try it? Let's try an exercise. We're gonna do a mini meditation. So if you can go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath and release. You are in the presence of safe and guided love. You're feeling the warmth in your heart. Allow yourself to receive it. And you begin to send it to the center of your forehead, just above your eyes. When you're there, allow yourself to take a deep breath. An indigo light is going to glow. It is growing and it is coming closer to you. You feel the very presence of your inner knowing. Allow yourself to receive. It's going to begin to radiate. You are safe and you are guided. It's radiating inward throughout your whole body. You are fully whole and aware that this intuition is pulsating. It is unlocking and releasing these blockages. Your abundance is ready to be filled so it can replace the blockage. The abundance of love, wealth, health, peace, and anything you desire is yours in grace and perfect ways. You dwell in this. You dance with it. You smile with it. You receive with it. Now, if you can take one more breath and remember this feeling, and let it remain with you. Allow yourself to receive all of what is yours. As you open your eyes, I want you guys to just remember what it takes, how ancestral forgiveness works, how intuition allows us to receive and to break free of these blockages so that we can receive abundance, all of what is ours. Right now, we've activated this third eye. You may not see visions, but you're going to start seeing some changes. Love in places that you never would have experienced. You have some homework. Try this experience every day. If there is an individual in your past that talked about lack and that you hold that resentment against, see them as whole. Look at them. Understand, you made your journey. I thank you and I love you. I release you and I will take that wisdom. If you allow yourself to do that, the people will just keep popping up in your head. This is going to be an active practice daily. When you're walking, driving, laying in bed, you're going to see a change. Once you can begin to start unlocking those blockages, you can allow and see what is within and receive. So I want us to allow ourselves to just transition to our offering right now. And we are in a space of wealth. I believe we have some ushers. As they walk up, I just want to encourage everyone to understand this exchange as a sacred exchange of love. Your love offering is what allows you to be here in this space. It keeps our lights on, our doors open, keeps our beautiful greenery green and beautiful, our deck. And we want to just be able to remember and know that all of what we are receiving is a continual, perpetual experience of love. And so today, if we can go ahead and come on up, they're going to go ahead. Kathy, if you can get on the music. So whether it's $1, a prayer, or even just a silent intention, just know that this is right now you're participating in a sacred cycle of abundance. May this bless us in grace and perfect ways. May it multiply in tenfold, 20-fold, and receiving in all of this love. You and it, what you're letting go, is an alignment of what is rightfully yours, and it will continue to grow. And remember, what is it again? You know the answer to everything. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. And so it is.
I want to thank Sally for and I also want to thank her for just allowing me to do whatever I wanted to do. She said, just be in the flow, baby. So I feel like doing this song. I did it at Unity Village, and it was amazing to me how many people knew it and sang along. And it's a thing I have a fondness for that's sort of somehow turned into some kind of political thing. But really, rainbows have been around for a long, long time. And they're a symbol of hope and faith and the belief that there's more than what we can just see every day in our lives. So feel free. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. One day we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that Someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me, all of us under its spell. We know it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? Have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Rainbow connection. Someday we'll find it. Let's stand up and welcome the children.
Yeah, so we have
This
the
little light of
kiddos. Come on
mine, I'm
out.
gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Hey, Miss Gwen. You had a troop today.
Oh, it's down. Okay, hold this up and let them guess who you are. We talked more about the metaphysical meaning of Halloween today, and we found out we can't hide from God. Nowhere. He's everywhere. Even when we made these masks to hide who we are, he still knows us, even though we might try to hide sometimes. Whoop, where'd she go? She's back there. Oh.
Oh, there you go.
And we even took tangerines and made pumpkins out of them.
Thank you, Miss Gwen. All right, so if we can rub our hands together, send it to our children here and to the children in the world. And repeat after me, children, you are perfect just the way you are, the divine, magnificent, outpicturing of Source. Everything you desire is yours because you and God are one. We love you, we love you, we really, really love you. Mwah! All right, so if we can go ahead and circle up, we can hold each other's hands.
Oh, it was just on the floor there. I don't know. We'll find it. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joy
surrounds us. We are light. The love of God enfolds us. We are love. The power of God protects us. We are power. The love of God watches over us. We are presence. Wherever we are, God is. All is well. All right, y'all. If we can do one more thing, just wave to our family online. We send our love. We thank you all. Hope to see you soon.